So Trackman is a Danish company. We're a sports technology company. Rooted in golf, started in golf, but we're also in other sports. Essentially, it's Doppler radar, tracking golf balls, giving coaches, players the data on a phone, on an iPad. In that way, doing something that's extremely complex, but turn it into something that's very simple. Content and storytelling is really, really crucial for a premium brand like Trackman. So one of the things we've been very focused on over the years has been telling customer stories. Showing how Trackman is used by customers all around the world, from New York to Copenhagen to Hong Kong, has been a key part of our growth, but it also puts a demand on us in marketing.
The demand for content on the channels is growing. We have to cover all of the SoMe channels, so that would be LinkedIn, that would be Facebook or Meta, and Instagram, of course. So that means that we need to have content that is tailored for all formats at the same time.
Some of the content that works really well for us is a lot of the tour content. The need for us to be on the tour, capture content, has been really, really important. And doing it ourselves with an in-house team is essential. Because we know that we're not just going to get a good story, we're going to get content that we'll be using for years.
And with that, we needed a tool that could help us with getting the overview of video, and Media Cloud help us 100% with that. We have a full overview of what everyone has to work with.
So Media Cloud is really essential. When we come home from a shoot, that's where we put all of our source footage in.
We sort what we have shot, we tag it. It could be, either location, its dates, the photographer who was out, specific case, name. We have the small thumbnail that we can scrub through easily and then scrub to the part that we actually need.
And before we had everything in Media Cloud, we had to ask around in the department, do you remember if we did any of this? And didn't we do one with the blue shirt back then and so on?
Doing this was cumbersome. It was sort of like clicking folders and was it here, was it here?
Now we can just go through, look at whatever tags it is that is needed, and then see it within seconds.
Doing that makes us able to create a video basically from day to day. And we need to be agile in the world that we live in. Everybody can scrub through and see what kind of content we have. Project manager, an art director, a video editor, motion graphic designer, basically they all can use it. It's just easier.
We are trying to be a lean machine and not just go out and do a new shoot and a perfect movie and then never use that again. It's very important for us to reuse a lot of the content that we're doing. And Media Cloud has been the right choice for that. Going out on content productions, we're thinking about our roadmap ahead and saying we're going to do this, so we know this is coming. So we also need to film, you could say, this angle or this thing or this screen. And that's something that I think we do very well.
I think the case we shot in Gloria 3 years ago was the start of how we create cases going forward, meaning that we plan for longevity more than for a specific case. Going back to that footage, going back to historical footage, of course, is super useful. That kind of content turns into gold, which is one of the reasons why we have Media Cloud. I mean, the way that I work with it is that I would find the snippets that I need, I will create a collection, and I would share that with my editor, specifically mentioning what parts from the different shoots that I need.
It's very beneficial to be able to reuse B-roll because we might as well use old B-roll rather than spending time and budget going out and do new.
We recently had a case where we were trying to recruit on-site installation crew, yeah. And without being able to travel to wherever they were, we had to scout in our old content and found all the material that we actually needed, even though some of it was back from 2016.
The strength is that we can, within a day, do a full new video because we have Media Cloud.
Trackman is a privately owned, family-owned company, and reputation matters more than anything. So obviously being in control of consent is really important for our business. Media Cloud is really easy way to work to make sure we have a paper trail, we have the consents that we need. And that just gives a lot of security that we're doing the right things. It's not something that's top of mind, it's not something we're sort of spending hours discussing, but we just know it's there and it's working.
Before we had Media Cloud, we had emails going back and forth, forms to be filled out, pre-printed and so on. Now we have everything stored in one place. So we do the project in Media Cloud, we get the QR code. When we go out and shoot, we get to the different models, have them scan, see the consent sign. So we have everything uploaded with the actual footage. So it's a lot less hassle now.
Creating content effectively is you say, my key responsibility and what we as a team need to be known for. And Media Cloud is sort of the backbone. It's the one tool that can help us turn that content into great stories.